The old lady wouldn't catch me. So he went the off path here, like the gate is here, and the woods was here, like the Studio One. I have nothing to like present. What you he always carries it. Okay, present this. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, I was putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? Oh, he's that old? A digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Objection!
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in the court. What do you mean, or prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I have my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? Why are you standing a box? So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court while you're about you were so busy watching. Do this testimony? What I saw. I'm gonna present this photo album where he never misses an attack. Is he? Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then, did the bad guy stop moving? He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Is that all? Well then, that was brief. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Cross-examination! I know I've been recording. I know this video is like 30 minutes long, but I'm excited. Yeah, I had my camera with me. So why didn't you use it?
Objection!
He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it cause I was too busy watching the real thing. When I was glued to the action, I couldn't take my eyes off it. So you were watching the Steel Samurai? Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once. No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Like how wham? So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. Then what about the spear? You don't mention the spear, are you? How should I play this? Press him harder. Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Did you see the spear? Yet you missed the most important part, the murder weapon!
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
Objection!
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell you what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed out. But you missed the most important part. The killing blow. Order! Order, Mr. Wright! How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing.
Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, you answered. We have to say that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't watch it? Show evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Why he looked away? The murder weapon. Here's my proof. Proof? Can I do that again? Ha! Lost your nerve, have you? Very well, I'll ask a question. Why wouldn't he? He couldn't watch it. Oh, what could it be? He was watching something else? Maybe the monkey thing broke? Oh, come on, think of something. He couldn't watch it? He couldn't watch it? Just a moment, please. The thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe that he was witnessing a murder. Uh-oh. Okay, so I have to show evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Why did he look away from the fight? He's learning how to use the camera? Like he was fidgeting with it? Like, it's one of these two. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. Oh, so he was fidgeting with it. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct! Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture! Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking.
Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Wanted you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture.
Right! Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I bet you have anything. I bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again!
Right. Means business, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that Cody Hatkins testify once more. Very well. Cody, would you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Witness testimony. This is gonna be a long episode. No photo? Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with my cross-examination anyway. Alright, let's press for everything. No photo? Yeah, you're right, Pops. Hell yeah, I am. Hold it! Why am I right? The Steel Samurai just escaped. Hold it! So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep. Can't be. That's all. Yeah! I told you I didn't take a picture! I would have once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even once? Press him hard. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow, this feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late. So I erased them. Why? You erased them. Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that? It's becoming less and less corroborative. Better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. Not pick holes in such short testimony.
There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about.
I have the album. You always take pictures of Steel Samurai's victories. Bam! Cody! What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. I should like add echoes to these flashbacks. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Would you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle of Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all these pictures of Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor! No! Wait! No way!
Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what the truth is.
Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually?
Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photo? The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why! I can't think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! She never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will have order! Witness, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody. That day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Jackhammer wasn't a costume? Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. Error? What's this all about? There was no victim. Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was victim. The victim, don't you see? Jackhammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jackhammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jackhammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about the Will Powers foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldback said in her testimony?
On the day of the murder.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He's already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Oh, even I forgot that. Mr. Jackhammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio One. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that what Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick! No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. No. Steve! Here, this is it. Studio 2! Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia, what?
Look at the photo once more.
That's it, Phoenix.
The photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him! There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts that we know them in that photo!
He went to Studio 2! Find the inconsistency in the photo. Studio 2! Studio 2!
Take that!
Your Honor, look at this! I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number of the gate? The number? Ah, yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible! What's this all about? Please explain what so I might be shucking along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate of the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Studio 2, baby!
Take that!
Here, at Studio 2. I see. Tubber explained the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During the break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard the path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in that trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of this crime, Studio 2. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of my crime was Studio 2. The person that security guard Miss Oldback saw was the victim, Mr. Jackhammer. Mr. Hammer for some reason stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jackhammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the derails of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jackhammer, stole the costume. I have proof. I have proof! You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Not that you're so surprised suddenly, I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof. The sleeping pills!
Take that!
This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was struck by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. Are we doing this? This court will suspend proceeding on the current trial for today. Cody Hackins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldback may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. Tech, this is the last extension. Oh, damn, we're gonna come here again tomorrow? Damn it. Very well, court is adjourned. Ooh, this is a very long trial compared to the last two. Ooh. Phew! That was a close one.
We were saved by a hair. We were saved by a hair. And that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial.
Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ha! Maybe I should take up on a career in acting. Oh, I started to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too.
Dead?
Oh, of course, we were kidding.
Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. To be continued. Ooh. We have to investigate some more, boys. This is getting very exciting. It's like 4 in the morning for me right now. So I'm gonna save here. Whew. So I guess this is it for this part. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next part would be more homework We got more investigation to do. So I'm gonna leave you guys with a high five.